Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's intro, we did the Ray William Johnson themed intro a few days ago, and I think the next one on my list of remember when this was a big thing, YouTube intros, is I want to talk about the annoying orange, because unlike Ray William Johnson, hey, I gotta adjust my microphone a little bit as well. Hello, welcome to slightly closer to me. Remember the annoying orange? I remember really, really liking the annoying orange when I was younger. I was like, yo, this shit is comedy gold. And then somewhere around like a year later, I went, man, this has really played out, huh? The main purpose of this intro is I want to tell you I'm like 95% sure the annoying orange is still happening. Okay, I got YouTube open right here. The annoying orange, real quick search. Is the annoying orange still posts videos? I should watch one of these. What the hell does the annoying orange do? Oh my god, the annoying orange did a Gangnam Style parody. Alright, I'm gonna play Monster Train now and stop thinking about the annoying orange's Gangnam Style parody. We are Exile Umbra today. Oh boy. How exciting. Annoying orange Gangnam Style. It's called Nya Nya Style, if you were wondering. I will not. That's just the whole night for me now. I'm going to spend a lot of time thinking about the annoying orange's Gangnam Style parody. 2010's YouTube was a really strange place. You could really do fucking anything and get somewhere. I mean, shit. Fred was popular, but that's for another intro. I never watched Fred, so I don't really have a Fred intro coming up for you. Anyway, hope you're doing well today. It's not 4 in the morning. Yeah, I know. Crazy. It's, what time is it? It's like 1:30. Yeah, I did not stream tonight. I have a headache. It's mostly gone away, just a little bit left, but I gotta get the Monster Train to you somehow, right? It's been persistent all day, so it wasn't like there was a better time for me to fire off. But nonetheless, we will persist. I hope you're doing well today. Today would be Thursday. Today's Thursday, yeah. I'm doing fine. Don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe as well to the video. Pushback Talos, Failure Arcus, Diligent Seraph, Immortal Trade, Razor Sharp Edge, and Grovel. I've had 3 runs of Exile Umbra in a row. It's like fine, I think. I'll take Shade Lamp. Commemorative Spike, never something I want to see. And I guess I'm playing Aggressive Edible. Yeah. If they showed Stalwart Snack, I would take Stalwart Snack here. I wonder if I was supposed to take Superfood just because we have so much attack gain? Probably not, but it's still worth mentioning. Superfood could have been cool here. I think that we can do a lot of things here and win this run, so I'm not sweating it too much. We're gonna get a ton of morsels, and I'm probably not going to make much use of them. It depends a lot on what we see as to which Primordium path was better. Maybe it would have been better to go Superfood here. It's an interesting one. Superfood is a little awkward, I think, but oh my god, look at that morsel generation. I do think Superfood is a little awkward from time to time. Especially with, it's not one of the Seraphs that it matters on, I guess. But Superfood can definitely catch you off guard if you're not ready. However, that's alright. We're fine here. Mainly I think that there's a lot of paths to victory here. The most important thing, we have plenty of attack, so we just need to pick up a unit that will be able to survive with all of this attack. Or my game is gonna crash? Monster Train? Oh, I guess Monster Train just crashed on me. That's really strange. That has not happened before, and I would rate that as concerning. I am not going to edit because that's a lot of work, and it should only take a moment or two. However, I want to warn you, there's going to be a loud buana from the intro starting here. Prepare yourself. I'll click it off as quickly as I can. That's very strange. I have not seen Monster Train crash. I am confident that there is something wrong with my PC causing things to crash randomly. However, I don't know what it is. I I do not know what it is. However, I don't like that very much at all. Where does this put us, I wonder? At the start of the combat. This is acceptable. I'll do my best to play it the same way I did. I think I would have done this, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. That is not something that I would consider a good sign, let me tell you. I am definitely somewhat concerned about that. However, there's also not a whole lot I can do, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure there's things that I can do. I'm pretty sure the last time I had this happening, it was a RAM issue. Didn't I generate? Oh, I did generate these morsels. Okay. I wonder what that is. It's been like, it hasn't been particularly bad. It's just been like every now and then a game crashes. And that's just what it is. I don't know. If you have any ideas, please feel free to tell me what you think is killing my PC, because I am, despite spending a lot of time on the computer, I am not particularly technically literate. Also, if it crashes again, I'll probably do something about that. I hope it does not, though. Mind Collapse seems good here, a little targeted backline damage. Our Morsel Generation is already off the charts, I don't need any more. Just Shade Lamp is enough. Wildwood Sap is fine. It's a good enough, it's a competent win condition. So, I think the best way to go about this run is to look for multi-strike plus a unit that will benefit from eating all these morsels here. Yep, these are the units I was thinking of, indeed. For the short term, I will play with Morsel Maker because I think he's slightly better than Morsel Master for being a unit that is eaten. However, that's kind of gross, I would say. Well, we got very little here. Hopefully, we see a unit draft at this juncture here. Okay, very good. I do want this trial, but I will have Primordium kill himself for it, right? Well, let's see. We'll lose 1 round of eats if I take the Spikes trial. I will probably lose 1 round of eats anyway. I wonder if it matters. I think it matters, because our survivability is our big problem, and Spike's trial is going to add a lot of damage. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's worth like 6 damage, which is, I think, meaningful enough for me to play it safe here. You may disagree. I don't think the 75 gold is worth it, and my estimate here is that the 75 gold is not going to make or break our position on this run. And so I'm not going to take the risk and find out if it would kill me. I mean, it probably wouldn't kill me, but it might. I don't know. Your decision there is your decision making. Like, my Primordium still gets killed, but my man Morsel Maker takes less damage. I probably could have gotten away with the trial. However, too late now. I'm just going to end on through. My boy's a big 81. Like, we have so much, like so much on the damage front here. I don't, because normally on a run like this I would look for Animus of Will pretty aggressively with the Primordium we have. However, I don't think Animus of Will is quite right, because she's not survivable, and that's all I'm thinking about here. Prismal Dust is alright. I think our survivability plan is Wildwood Sap though, so I'm not going to grab Prismal Dust. I'm not going to take the second Mind Collapse either. Okay, Sting's fine. I could take Glimmer, I guess. Maybe I should take Glimmer there. I probably should have taken Glimmer. My backline plan being Plink will eventually not work anymore, but by then we hopefully have a better choice. I'm going to look for a Real Gorge unit here. Okay, Overgorger is something. We have crazy Morsel Generation. I think it's fine. It's kind of awkward, but I think it's fine. I guess we'll see. It's been a long time since I've played Overgorger. I want to duplicate... I don't really want to duplicate Wildwood Sap. I'm going to, but I think it might be wrong. Time swipe. I mean, time swiping Wildwood Sap is just almost always a win. If I go Superfood, we can just time swipe Wildwood Sap plus Superfood. Hmm. Yeah, alright. I'll do it. I'm not sure about it, but I'll do it. You convinced me. The real question here, oh, first of all, it's pushback Talos. So the first question is, pushback Talos. But the actual question here is, what do I look for on Overgorger? It's another one of those units that I always feel like you want 3 different things on. Oh yeah, it's Guardian Talos and we have Plink. Hilarious. Okay. I would like to play Primordial Morsel Maker middle floor. That cannot happen. There is no way. So, but if I play the top floor, Overgorger is just going to die. But then if I play them bottom floor, I mean, I'm gonna take a bunch of damage because I can't kill foot soldiers because Plink, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, I think that I'm going to play top floor, although losing, I think that it's okay to put Overgorger's scaling on hold, because if I don't, I might lose this combat. It's a really bad start here. Like, it is very bad, the beginning, and I'm not feeling great. If only I could fit Overgorger on that top floor. I will, I suppose, still try to feed him. It feels like it makes sense. My Primordium now dies at 12-3, there's nothing I can do. I guess I could have, no, I couldn't have thrown him a damage shield. He's always dying here. How tragic. I don't kill anything. This is gonna be the persistent issue that we're going to face down on this run. Or on this combat. I can't kill anything here. Guardian Talos giving 5 armor is going to stop me from doing absolutely fucking anything here. Except for complaining, I guess. God, I hate this Talos a lot. Hate a lot about this Talos. I could never save. Actually, I could save my boy here, and at least no, I can't. He's too big. I wonder what I guess I won't die here. I'm just gonna take a bunch of damage to Pyre. I won't quite die on this combat, but I will take a lot of Pyre damage. It's gross. This combat is really gross. However, what can I do? There is not a whole lot that I can do here. I just take it. We kill Talos because of the Wildwood Saps. I just take all the damage and there's no answer. I was relying on Plink to do my backline clearing, and that was... there's not a whole lot I could have done differently, though. At least we drew Razor Sharp Edge. I will clear these guys because my fire health is looking a little bit grim here. Want to minimize pyre damage moving forward. And we won't die from it, at least, right? And that's good. A shame we didn't get to scale Overgorger or anything, but we did just take 31 and there was no real other choice. It wasn't like take 31 because I did something wrong. It was just we take 31 here. It's not like picking Glimmer would have changed this, right? I guess I could have picked Glimmer and given it plus 10 holdover at that shop sometimes, but the odds of that are low, I would say. Umbra Stone probably ends up being worth it at some point. Right, so if I want to pivot this run off of trying to... Like, scaling Overgorger makes sense in a run where I can actually kill enemies and make morsels, but it's very feast or famine. But really, I play my kill floor below him, and then I scale him on the floor above, and I eventually hope that he scales up to a good point. Which is reasonable, I would say. Basically, do I want to take Animus of Will here? I'm not sure. I can take any one of these units and have it be alright. Like, Animus of Will makes sense here. I think I will grab her. And this is definitely space. For sure I'm taking space. Now we're at a very comfortable 39. And by comfortable I mean I'm at 39. Multi-strike? Interesting. Stalwart Snack. Stalwart Snack makes sense here for sure. I am happy to take it. This is definitely the run for it. So I took Animus of Will, but now we saw Multi-Strike and I took space. So I'm actually going to put it all on Overgorger here. And we're just going to let it ride with Overgorger. He's gonna do the whole run for me now. I hope. Yeah, okay. We'll see. Maybe I should have taken Shattered Shell. Probably not, though. Overgorger is going to need survivability of some sort. I don't know where he's going to get that from, though. I'm not gonna purge Animus. Actually, I am just gonna purge her. I know it's like I added her just to remove her, but seeing if I didn't see Multi-Strike here, I think she would have been pretty important. However, because we saw Multi-Strike there, I think that she is not important anymore. We'll just go. I'll have to find survivability from morsels, which is reasonable. I'm not taking any trials. Higher health is lacking. Right, the other thing about getting rid of Animus is that there was a world where I could draw and miss playing my boy, but that is no longer the case. My boy being Overgorger. Overgorger now is always in play on this turn. Thanks, Blink. Oh my god, he's just gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna survive barely. However, this is a pretty clear problem. I can't do any goddamn damage. I don't know if killing that enemy was good or not. I am uncertain. It's just haste combat is also really bad for us. The haste combat is so awful here. It is truly tragic that we're seeing a haste combat as well. Like, it's a lot of many a thing is going wrong for us here. I'm happy to play these Wildwood Saps. Oh, I should have played the trample. I'm gonna die here. Holy fuck, I'm dead. Oh, it's ugly. If I played the trample, would I have lived? I don't think so. I think I just die here. No, I think I would have lived if I played the trample, right? Forgot the haste was stacking up. I'm gonna replay this and see if I live if I play the trample, because honestly, these last two combats have been. I took Overgorger, and this is not Overgorger's fault. However, I took Overgorger, and we saw two fucking awful combats for Overgorger back to back. Just two absolute tragedy fights for Overgorger here. It is absurd how poorly these are going. Haste combat and Guardian Talos when our morsel generation is Plink. Oh, buddy. I mean, realistically here, the actual answer is to not play Plink on this floor. The actual answer is to play Plink up here. Yeah, I don't know why I would Plink down here ever. The answer, I do know, it's because I'm angry at this game right now. However, there's no room for anger in the battlefield. And then I play Trample, and we hope I don't take my whole health bar next turn. Although Trample isn't required anymore, I guess. I'm gonna throw another Wildwood Sap at your boy here, because I am still a little worried about his death. This run is so fucking gross, it's crazy. Oh man. Sting, okay. We're going to slide just under the wire here. Now, we can't see haste again. We can't see anything bad again. So, we should now be okay. Could I have fit? No, I couldn't fit more morsels in. Okay. Like, from here, we should now be fine. We have scaled Overgorger some, and we won't see any more fucking haste. We'll be able to make our morsels, get our setup, and then just chill. I think. Engine upgrade is good. These cards, I don't hate Reserve Thorns here. Reserve Thorns is fine. I don't know, man. I pick Overgorger and I go, man, this run would have been so much simpler if I just played a slightly different way without Overgorger. It's not even Overgorger's fault. Like I said, it's a bad set of combats for him, for sure. But I'm still unhappy. In the last run, the best thing that I can take away from the run we had yesterday is double multi-strike is just not worth it in a situation like this. It isn't. I'm just going to look for, like, I'm not even going to roll because I can't afford wall rolling too. We're looking for quick, probably. I think quick on him is the way to go. See, this combat is also going to be really bad. I don't have an efficient way to kill these 10-2s. And I lost space top 4. It's really just all terrible, huh? This run might just be awful. Huh. Is this run just awful? I think this run might just be awful. That's the conclusion I'm starting to come towards here. Maybe we're just having a really bad run. It doesn't feel like it's supposed to be a bad run, but like, I'm about to die, so maybe this run isn't good. I need to get that trample stone down. Or I need a way to like manipulate positions of enemies or something. I need something. Coming up, plink, 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 trample stone. Okay. You can't quite kill me. You come pretty close though. I'm trying, Overgorger. I'm really trying. But this just doesn't seem like the run for Overgorger. My Trample Stone is my bottom card and I die unless these Blinks hit. Alright, thanks Blink. I still die to the boss? No, I have the regen for it, I guess. I can also buy a bunch of rounds by throwing magma morsels down. Oh, I need to kill the stealth enemies behind the boss here somehow. Razor Sharp will do it, and then we just blink the other one away and hope. I have so many morsels that I just throw away. It's so strange. This run really feels like a struggle, though. Oh, they died to the morsel. Let's go. It's gonna be a tight one. Thankfully, we have the regen so we survive bosses. If I could just, like, stabilize, it's okay. We're really, really close to stabilizing, too. It feels like we are one or two. I'm feeling like we're one or two combats away permanently. Unfortunately, there's no pyre health here, and that may be our downfall. I guess I'd go left and we look for something in the artifact shop, or rather in the artifact, like the precious plating to save me. Take me out of this hole. I would definitely say picking Glimmer would have been a good idea because backline is proving to be an issue. Let me get rid of these immortal trades. They are just dead cards right now. And a bloating fungus is pretty good here. Sure, I guess. Permafrost. I'm gonna take Umbra Stone down by 1 cost, I think. That's fine. And we'll make a plus 20 consume Plink. I think I want to roll here so that I can make a Plink a plus 10 since it's our backline plan right now. It's our backline plan until the Trample Stone comes into play. It's like we're so close. We are Trample Quick away from winning now, right? Because our Overgorger is fed. He's big, but he doesn't quite stand on his own. It's super, super close though. 1 quick and we're there. My god, it's a top 4 space loss again. It's an absolute disaster. I need the time. Oh, that's gonna be rough. I want to hold on to this Plink, but I don't think that I'm able to. I think I just throw it down. Because I want to incant it. I'm never gonna pay 2 for it, so there's no reason to hold it. I need more time. You're really a 2-cost unit? I didn't know that. Alright, Plink. We lost. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't wanna think about that too much longer, so I'm just gonna mentally I am no longer here. I have transcended to another plane of existence. Be nice if I could cave those in there. Yeah, bloating fungus is going to prove important, I believe, here. But we are very, very close. I think we might just barely sneak out of this combat. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the razor sharp. I gotta say, the Stalwart snack is looking really bad here as well. 100%. But then again, the morsel maker is taking up. It's not like I'm losing anything by getting these 2 extras because they are just 2 extra gorges, right? It is a struggle. However, we will persevere nonetheless. Not because it is winnable, but because we must. Also because it's winnable. I don't know. Couldn't think of what I was trying to say there, so I just went with winnable. It is winnable. I'm just having one, as some may say. I am making so many morsels that I cannot play. It is absurd. It is absolutely absurd the number of morsels I am making in a turn here. You can't shard on me one turn where it's really awful. I like it. I'm going to play Wildwood Sap and Razor Sharp Edge. It's crazy. I think it might be better to just not have Morsel Maker. Bloating Fungus makes this a guarantee. I think this might be a little questionable without the Bloating Fungus, but with Bloating Fungus, this is a guaranteed kill. We do 100% kill him with the Bloating Fungus, which is nice. Definitely a draw take here. And your boy Overgorger's getting pretty thicky over there. The 6 Pyre HP I'm not excited about. The Shroud Spike I'm excited about. The draw I'm excited about. We are living or dying based on the timing of hitting the 96 times 2 is pretty good. We're living or dying based on the timing of hitting the Trample Stone in these next few combats, but that's exciting. I'm gonna keep taking Pyre health. Gonna keep going for it, and there's the quick as well. Now I just need to not lose space top 4. I think if I do, at this point going forward, if I lose space top 4, I just play top 4 anyway, and I send Morsel Maker to his demise. I believe it is the case. And I probably should have gone... I think I should have Superfood on this run, and I should have Superfood 1 Aggressive Edible 2, but it is too late for that. I'm pretty sure, though, if I were to play this run from the start again, I would start Superfood, and then I would just take whichever one isn't Superfood at the junctures. No Heaven Seal here. We don't need to fuck around with that. Yeah, okay. So I just say fuck it to Morsel Maker. I think that we need the extra time. I believe it to be such that I need the time. And flanking is good because it'll get rid of some of these 5/3s which have splash damage. But we have Trample Quick Overgorger who is going to one-shot these floors, so from this position we should be stable. I'm not gonna bother with the Morsel Maker here. I wanna take, let's see, let me think about this. I take 2 health off of Overgorger now, or I take away 8 health. It's better to put Razor Sharp on him here, because I would rather just have the extra health. It might make the difference. I cannot believe that we are actually looking at surviving this run. I'm just gonna tell you. I was pretty confident in my demise. There's so many harvest enemies that I just have to avoid playing these morsels for. It's kinda weird. But like this combat we're gonna be no big deal in against. We have plenty of regen, our Overgorger's all settled. Happy with my decision to not send him. Rather, happy with my decision to not play him on the mid floor, because I think that would be doomed. That I'd make 4 morsels there. That my hand is 6 morsels, and the floors all have harvest enemies on them. How sad. I would rather play the morsels myself in this circumstance. That way I can sometimes get cool, good morsels and not just attack and health morsels. And we want to get the Shroud Spike down as well, if possible. Lifesteal doesn't matter. He is barely above the health threshold. However, that's fine. Doesn't matter too much what he eats, it just matters that he eats. I guess damage shield is pretty good too. Yeah, I mean, from this position, we're looking pretty strong. It was a little bit shaky, I gotta tell you. This run was definitely looking a little rocky. It's not over by any means. Diligent Seraph with a deck that sets up top 4 and we're low on fire health and no way to kill backline. We're going to get torn apart by curses, so it is going to be a little bit frightening with that in mind as well. However, it's feeling a little more doable. Invigorating Solution is excellent here. It's just, again, it's how fast do we hit Trample Stone. Now, one of the options here as well is to just duplicate him now, because what's better than one man who is 138 times 2 and quick? 2 of them. If I duplicate him, I play one with Morsel Maker and I play one with Primordium, and I have Morsel Maker tank for one of them. The duplicate's also nice because it's paired with Pyre Health. I think it's fine. It's only really bad if I hit both of them on turn 1, but haha, what are the odds of that? Right, Monster Train? Right, Monster Train. Nothing particularly exciting in that room there. I think I passed, you know what I just realized? I passed Cycle of Life earlier, and I didn't even think about it, but Cycle of Life would have been pretty good here too. I forgot about Cycle of Life being a reasonable pickup. That would have been good. -1. Doesn't really feel like it matters a whole lot at this point. In fact, I think it matters so little that I'd rather just take 1 card removal onto a Plink. And we're just gonna hope. Perchance a dream. I'll do Grovel here as well. I hope that I don't die here. Against a different Seraph, I would say we're pretty favored. I think that we could get bogged down by curses and die to the enemies. Never mind, we drew Trample turn 1. Sick. Okay. I'm pretty sure we just win off of this. That's really nice. Alright, you know, I cry out against the luck sometimes, but this is very fortunate. This is unfortunate, however, I don't think it matters, basically. I'm gonna play Overgorger down here, and he's just gonna... Oh, because he doesn't kill him in 1 hit. I don't know why I thought he was gonna kill him in 1 hit. Okay, that's fine. He'll kill 1 heavy for us though, which is good enough. He didn't get to do a crazy thing for us, but he was fine. Now we just stack Wildwood Saps, and I need to focus on getting his health above 30 so that he doesn't die. And ideally it's a little higher than 30, but 30 is the number I'm going to aim for. We just try to fight off these curses as best we can. Yeah. Morsel Generation is free thanks to Shade Lamp, so I don't have to worry too much about that front. That wave doesn't threaten us. Okay. We get a brief reprieve from the curses here momentarily. We are freed. I can't believe we snuck out of this run. I did have to do a replay of the combat. I don't remember what I did wrong, but I remember having to replay the combat. One of them. I don't mind it. And I've talked with you guys about it. I think mostly win streaking in this game isn't something that's like super important. I think that it's more about, I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of playing the game. I don't think too much about it, regardless. I'm just playing the game. For fun, you know? Not a big deal if I replay a combat here and there to be like, hey, could I have done this better? I will ping this guy away. I don't think it is anyway. You may have a different opinion. But I've posed this question many times of if I make a mistake or something like that, should I just go oh well, or should I replay and show you how it could have gone differently? Most people seem pretty in favor of what if I try it again. I don't know. Slay the Spire is Slay the Spire has like a very competitive win streaking community, and so things like There's like a good example is Jorbs, who is one of the best Slay the Spire players, very good card game player in general. He played, or he was doing a streak, and he has a mod that shows the shows like the relics overlaid and shows relic stats, and that mod makes like a slight change to one of the cards, and the people are like, "Oh, do you think you'll be disqualified for the world record because of the mod?" And the answer should be no. I don't think that he should be disqualified, because it's like if you play Slay the Spire, it's if you have Foreign Influence as the Watcher with the mod, it makes an orb slot, and that can make Spire, Spear, and Shield give you focus down instead of strength down. If you don't play Slay the Spire, that was nonsense, but it's a very, very, very niche circumstance, and people are like, "Oh, do you think you'll be disqualified from being considered the world record holder because of that?" And ultimately, in my mind, I'm like, man, who takes it this seriously? But people are out there like that, so I am also like mentally aware of that, and I'm like, yeah, I should also, like, I'm never gonna be, I don't know, I'm not gonna really tout around, oh man, look at this big win streak that I'm pulling off, because it's not really the focus, you know? The focus is just to play the game and show you how you could play better, right? Show you, I make mistakes so you don't have to, I guess. But anyway, we won that run, and sure, it was fine. I think that Overgorger suffers from the Alpha Fiend problem of Overgorger at 2 energy, 3 space. He's a very strong unit, but he's just slightly too big in either direction. I think if he were 1 less or in either way, I would like him a lot more. But it's really hard to not take space and have him work out, I feel like. I don't see him a whole lot, so I don't have to think about Overgorger a ton. But he is fun when he works out. He's got to go through the very, very awkward early game where I did play... Oh, I remember. It's because I plinked that haste enemy. Yeah, fuck you, Plink. But that was also on me. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.